I'm going to show you exactly how you can start a YouTube channel from scratch and start getting people inside of your funnel, whether that's a VSL, book a call, or even an Instagram profile funnel. This is not a hack. This is not an algorithm trick. This is something I've used and applied for multiple of my clients. I think the recent one we did on the second video on the brand new channel, we were able to get 10,000 views, and it's only been 8 days. It's still going to rise and do more numbers. On a brand new school community for that same channel, we've already got 100 members. This stuff works. It is not rocket science. We're just playing the game exactly how YouTube wants. So right now I'm just going to share my screen. What do you need to get started? Well, first off, let's start with what you don't need. What you don't need is a $5,000 camera and a studio podcast setup. This is the misconception that a lot of YouTube channels, or let's say business owners, have, that, oh, they need to go rent a podcast studio and get the fancy stuff. You do not need that. I am filming on my iPhone 14, right? All you need is an iPhone, a laptop, a good screen share application, and a tripod to hold up the phone. That is all you need. Okay, you might be saying, oh, but you have a mic and this and that. Let's go over what I have. These are the extra things that you might need, right? If you want to go the extra mile, if you want to spend a couple $100, because that's all you need. This mic and the arm, $200. This light, $50. The red lamp in the back, lamp came with the apartment. I just bought the bulb. It was probably $5. That is all I have for this setup right now. I'm in my room. What is my background? It's just my whiteboard and my hats. Nothing is crazy. You don't need anything crazy. Start right now. I am sure as a business owner, you should have an iPhone. If you don't have an iPhone, you are not going to make it. If you don't have an iPhone, I'm sorry, you're just not going to make it. Get an iPhone. And if you're getting an iPhone, you might as well get a MacBook, right? Then get a good screen share app. I'm using Screen Studio right now. I don't use Loom. I use Screen Studio. Just if you don't like Screen Studio, you can use Loom. Loom is just as good. And then a tripod to hold up the camera. That is it. Now, how does YouTube work and how can you start getting traction on a new channel? YouTube won't give you views on a new channel. That is just true. That is facts. It won't give you views because it's going to push your videos to people. The algorithm is smart. It is going to push your videos to your quote unquote ICP. It's going to guess what your ICP is. But these people don't know you. They have no reason to trust you. You're a new face. Your video has to be almost perfect, right? So what are the two ways in which YouTube works? Recommendations and search. Let's go through recommendations. YouTube has no one to recommend your videos to in the beginning. They have to guess. The AI has to do their thing and just throw your videos to a bunch of people and see how they take it, right? And even if it does recommend it to your ICP, the video has to be perfect with the thumbnail and title. Everything has to be perfect. The actual video itself has to be so good because when people click, if the video isn't good, they're going to click off. And this is what people do when they start, and it's exactly why they fail, and they think it's hard to start a YouTube channel, right? Because think of it, when content creators create videos, they're going to keep creating videos. They want to be that. Like, listen, if you want to be an influencer or a streamer, you have no problem wanting to break past that hump. That hump is real. That new YouTube channel hump is real. But as a business owner, you have no business trying to break that hump. We're not trying to be Kai Cenat. We're not trying to be Ty Lil. We're trying to make money. And that is the goal of everything, right? So you don't have any business trying to break past that hump with volume. You don't have any time to waste. And if you're anything like me or some of the clients I work with, exactly, you're fighting for 2 hours a week to sit and record content, right? You don't have the time, right? And this, because people don't know what they don't know, they keep trying to get YouTube video recommendations. Now, that's the problem. The other way to go about it is to focus on getting search traction. Now, let me show you how that works. If you do the right research, even on a channel with 0 subs, you will eat. This is some proof. This is a channel I started for one of my clients. He's like a fitness coach, personal brand coach for fitness coaches, right? This was a brand new channel with 0 subs, as you can see. So the blue line is views we got from browse features, and the green line is views we got from YouTube search. As you can see, for the first almost 30 days, we got 0 views from YouTube. They didn't even recommend our videos to anyone. The only reason the video did well is because before I scripted this video, I saw a gap in the space and I saw we have to make this video, because if we make this video, there's a gap in demand, YouTube search. So we made that video, we positioned ourselves there, and automatically I knew this wasn't a surprise to me. I knew we were going to get the views because there's a gap. People are searching for that problem. No one is there, or the videos aren't at the high quality. The thumbnails are bad, stuff like that. We're going to go into how to make a good video for search. But the point is, from day one, we started getting views from search. From day one, right? And this is like the analysis of the first 30 days. I put the pin on 30 days. As you can see, first 30 days, we already had 63 views from search directly. That is 63 people who have searched for their pain point. The title of the video was how to get clients as a fitness coach. 63 people who have searched how to get clients as a fitness coach and have watched our video. Now, the good thing about search, I don't know if I put this in my notes, right? The difference between search and browse is that if someone watches your video on browse, that's random, right? But if someone watches your video on search, they're searching for a problem. And if your video is good, guess what? They're going to watch for longer. And as you see, because they're watching for longer, they're getting the views up, they're getting the watch time up. That also tells YouTube that this video is good. And it also tells YouTube the kind of people that are enjoying this video. I don't know if you understand. I'm not familiar with ads, but it's like a pixel, right? Because the people who are watching are people who are good, it recalibrates your pixel and starts recommending your pixel to the right type of people. I'm not sure if that's how ads work, but that's the way you need to think about it. So if you start the channel by targeting people with a specific problem, they're going to watch it, they're going to enjoy the video. YouTube is going to recognize, okay, this is my target audience. And then over time, they're going to start pushing people there. As you can see, over time, they started to do that. They started to push it to people on the recommended page, on the homepage, on, recommended videos. And that went up as well. So YouTube search as a business owner is everything, is your gold mine, right? It's a gold mine. The only thing you need to do is find that gap. And this is what I do for my clients, right? And even till date, this video still get views. As you can see, even till date, the search views from search are higher than the views from browse, right? Some other tips you can do to start a new channel, right, is warm up the account with reels. This is something we did as well, just to get traction from other things, right? So if you have reels on your IG, post some of your best reels on the channel just to warm it up, get YouTube thinking about, okay, this is their kind of ICP. That really works. And another issue that a lot of business owners run into is they don't let YouTube do its thing. Now, what does that mean? You need to let YouTube figure out your ICP for itself. This is going to take a couple days. So when you post a new video on a new channel, don't have that jittering feeling, that itch that, oh my God, it's not getting any views. I need to go push it to my IG and get people watching. We're not trying to be streamers, guys. We want YouTube to figure out who our ICP is and basically let them do their thing. Once they do that and you start to get views, that because now you know they know it, then you just basically reinforce that by getting people from your IG who ideally are your clients. On IG, you're not gonna only get your ICP, you're gonna get a bunch of people on your IG, but you can get those people to come and watch and then boost it up. So now the question you're probably asking is, how do I get searchable vids? The first thing you need to do actually is to find a problem. Now, you can do this using tools like vidIQ. vidIQ is what I use. vidIQ is really good. Basically, you know the questions that your clients are asking in your niche. So when you use vidIQ, you search up your niche and you find the gaps. vidIQ is going to show you the search volume. Is also going to show you like the interest. It's not 100% accurate. What you now have to do is go into YouTube and actually search these things yourself and check. This is like a free audit I did for someone who's into tech sales. He's a tech sales coach, right? I was sending him a free audit and I realized the tech sales niche is actually so trash and buns. These are some of the best videos when you search up tech sales, right? So that means there is a gap. This video is 2 years old. The thumbnail is trash. I'm not saying the content is trash. The thumbnail is trash. Thumbnail is just some weird stuff 2 years ago. So that means there is a gap. Like, these are the top results. So that means there is a gap, right? If you see these videos are getting, where's the view per hour count? I can't see it right here, but they're getting views recurringly. They're getting views recurringly every single day because there is nothing new. Now, when something new comes into the scene, that's one thing you need to understand. YouTube loves new content. YouTube loves new content. It loves good content. It's going to push it. Now, so this is how you know that this niche or this search term is ripe, because people are searching for tech sales, and then you see that the content there is genuinely just trash. So that's when you know we need to make a video. And that's pretty much it. That's how you can find a gap in your niche. And these are some of the video ideas that you can do, and they always work, right? A full guide or a free course. We did the same thing for one of my other clients as well on a new channel. And the video it's only 8 days old and it's already on 10,000 views because it's a full course. A lot of people love full courses that are free. And as long as the packaging is right and the video itself is good, it's gonna print. It's on 10K views. It's only been 8 days. It's only going up. Another type of these videos you can make is a lead magnet, right? So this video, how I made $80,000 from one sales page, steal my template. This video is a video that basically people are gonna be searching how to write sales pages, how to write a good sales page, how to write a good landing page. This is a video that comes up, and this guy is saying, I'm going to give you my $80,000 template. This is a good frigging video. It's 42 minutes long, so you know it's going to be packed with sauce. This is pretty simple, guys. Another example is a software video, right? So for example, let me give you a pretty good example that you're going to understand, right? I don't want to give you the ones I'm planning to use for my clients because I don't want you to steal them, right? Let's say, this is a really good example I really give. Matt Lucero is a guy who runs an email marketing agency, right? And if you're familiar with email marketing or cold emails, you know about a software called Apollo. Now, what happens when you go on YouTube and you search Apollo? Matt Lucero. You get Matt Lucero. Now, he has planted himself here. This is a tactic I like to call the garden, right? This is where, you know, you don't chase the butterflies, but you just build a beautiful garden where you know they're going to be. We know people who are interested in email marketing are going to be here. They're going to be searching for Apollo. So you make a video here and it's basically a free ad. It's basically a free ad. People are going to come. They're going to watch your full guide. They're going to realize, oh my God, this guy is the GOAT. And they're going to, if you do everything well, so ideally you want to funnel them to another video, right? So if you watch this video, at the end, I'm pretty sure 100% he funnels them to watch another video, ideally one of his full course videos, to get them even more nurtured. That is how this works. This is the same thing we did for the full course video that we made for one of our clients. We took them to another video, right? And another thing you can do is industry news. So this guy made a video about Andromeda when they dropped their update. And when Andromeda drops their update, all the guys who are into the space are going to be looking for that. And this video did really well. I don't know why I didn't capture the views. Did really well on a channel that was relatively small. Another type of video you can make is specific tutorials, right? Specific stuff that you know your industry, you know people are searching for. This one is how I would break into tech in 90 days with zero budget. You know there are people searching for how to break into tech. If you're in a fitness niche, I did another audit for a fitness creator, right? If you want a free audit, by the way, just DM me on IG, YT. Or I think there'll be a link to book. If you want a free audit of your YouTube channel, want a game plan, yeah, let's do that. And so I did one with someone, and he's a fitness coach, right? And I did some research before the call, and I found out that specific stuff like how to lose love handles. If there are tons of people searching about how to lose love handles or how to get rid of back fat or something like that, or how to grow biceps. So specific stuff, instead of just making videos about how to get fit, make videos about more specific topics and more specific search terms. As I said, you can find out the search traffic on that using vidIQ. These are the kind of videos you are planning to make. Now that you know what kind of videos you want to make, how do you make a video better that it ranks? How do you make a better video so that it ranks better? There are a couple things you need to take into perspective. The idea, you can improve on the idea. The idea could be just you and your unique mechanism, right? So for example, let's say you have a unique story. I'm trying to think of a really good example here. Let's say it's a niche predominantly dominated by white people or black people, or this is a really good one. You know, Asians in the fitness niche do really well. Guess why? If you think of an Asian fitness creator, you probably are thinking of the same person, right? They do really well because this is not a racist thing, but there are not a lot of rich Asian people. So this is an angle. When you show yourself on a thumbnail, you're jacked and you're Asian. This is something unique, right? This is not a racist thing. Don't get any ideas. Same thing with like Middle Eastern, guys from Pakistan or stuff like that. When the guys like that who live in the UK, they have this misconception that they can't lose weight because their mom's cooking is always so oily and stuff like that. So you having that as your unique angle. So it could be like how I lost weight as a brown boy or something like that. This is not racist. This is not racist. This is not racist. Please, right? Or it could be your unique mechanism that's different, right? So for this video, let's say we wanted to make a better video, is how I broke into tech in 30 days using X, right? That is a unique mechanism. That is a better idea. So you frame the video using a unique mechanism or you and your story. Another way you can make a better video is by having better packaging, and that could be with the title and the thumbnail. If you remember, I said these videos, that thumbnails are just really terrible. The reason they got so many views is because there's no competition in the niche, right? So you can make better titles and better thumbnails. That's gonna make it a better video because you're gonna have better click-through rate, as I said. Or you can make a better video by improving the quality of the information, right? If you're in a niche where the information is just really regurgitated, bring something new. People love new, people love new, better things, right? Or you can go through the comments and find the questions that people aren't being answered. So you can look at the video. So you would go to, if you want to make a video about tech sales, you'd go to these videos, find the questions that people have in the comments, right? And answer them in your video, right? as I said, answer frequently asked questions in your videos, new ones as well, right? Don't just go getting old questions that have been answered. Find what people are lacking in your niche and improve on that. You can also improve on the actual quality of your video. Let's say the visuals. So one thing we did for that client who got the 10K views in 8 days on a new channel, one thing we noticed is that because he's an Arabic teacher, right? He has an Arabic teaching offer, right? We noticed that a lot of videos in the industry are just low quality. They're just people standing and just teaching. So we decided to make something cinematic with the script and the intro and everything about the video is cinematic. It's like made out of, it's just nice, right? So the visuals and the script and the editing was really good. So that made us stand out. It's nothing like people are used to seeing in a niche. That is another way you can stand out in your niche. So you just figure out what are they lacking in your niche. Is the packaging trash? Is the information just regurgitated stuff? Do they not have quality videos? You figure out what you can leverage and then you play on that. I think I have some more stuff over here. And some bonuses, yeah, if something is new, it's just to say this is new. So you can say for this video, it would be like, new way to break into tech in 2026, right? Just new. That's the way to play on the idea or the title, right? And I think we have something else. No. So, and then I'm going to give you a posting strategy that you can use. Literally just steal this for your strategy. This is what I use for my clients and is what I will continue to use because it is cracked and it is not patched and it will not be patched. You know why? Because we are playing on how YouTube works. It's pretty simple. 3-month strategy. The first video you should make is a how-to video. So a specific video like this, how to break into tech. Make that kind of video as the first video on your channel. Make a lead magnet or a software video similar to these, right? Similar to these. So these are 2 videos now that we're banking on search traffic for. These videos are going to let YouTube understand who our ICP is, and then boom, you are going to make a full guide. So if you're not used to it, just make it 1 hour. You can make it as long as possible. You can make it 2 hours, 3 hours, make it long, make it chunky, make it fat, because as I said, making a longer video, the length of the video also tells people that there's better information or more information in the video, right? So make it fat as you can, and then boom, drop a case study or interview with one of your clients. I promise you, if you do this, you are going to make money from your YouTube channel. If not in the first month, in the next month, because obviously the lag time or the delayed gratification type of thing, right? Even just with these four videos, you're going to make money by booking calls through YouTube if you already have your funnel and your course and your program set up, right? And then month 2, you can just make a simple belief shifting video. Now, what is a belief shifting video? Let me give you a pretty good example. Let's say I'm a guy who teaches people how to start a content agency, right? Who am I targeting? A lot of people who aren't editors, who are editors, right? And want to transition into agencies, right? So a belief shifting video is you will never get rich with editing. So just a simple talking head video that just targets a strong pain point. Let me give you an example. I'm going to leak one of the videos I'm going to make for one of my clients, like the Arabic coach. A misconception that a lot of people have is they need to go to Egypt. They need to travel to different parts of the world to learn Arabic, right? That's a misconception. It's a limiting belief. A video that we're going to make is you don't need to go to Egypt to learn Arabic. This is a video that I'm saying it right now. We don't have the video ready. It is going to perform. It is going to do numbers. I'm going to come back when I say this, right? Then just make another how-to video similar to this. Just the good topics in your industry. I don't know. I'm not going to give you examples. I think I've already explained that. Make another lead magnet. By the way, when you're making these lead magnet videos, make sure you're taking them somewhere, whether that's a free group, whether that's an email list, whether you're telling them to DM you on IG for the resource. So for the other client I told you about, we have a free group on school. Right now it's at 100 members. We just started the group, right? That's just because of this stuff works. Like, I don't need to explain too much. Then just drop another case study interview if you have. If you don't have, just make how to. Or you can, so a case study and an interview. What's the difference between a case study and an interview? A case study is like you just breaking down how I helped this guy. You're breaking down the strategy you used. And an interview is you and him, literally. So you can literally do case, if you don't have a lot of testimonies, that's what I mean. You can literally do a case study here and literally do an interview here, right? Now, on the 3rd month, just make another belief shifting video, right? Because now these people are starting to see you as an authority, right? So you want to shift beliefs as much as possible, right? Shift beliefs towards your mechanism, right? So let's say your mechanism is keto, right? I don't do keto. I don't think it's smart. But you would tell people, like, I don't know. You just tell them that you don't need to eat carbs, whatever keto guys coach. So just shift beliefs towards your mechanism. Make another how-to video. How-to videos are actually the simplest, right? If you can position yourself well, so make another one. make another case study video, boom, 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 you will print. And that is literally it for the video, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. DM me on Instagram if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer. I love this stuff. I just love the game. I love the game. I love getting results, and that's what I do. If you want me to implement this stuff for you, as you know, I do run an agency. You can book a call with me in the description, or you can message me on Instagram, and we will talk. And that's it for the video, guys.